Alright, hey there Proxyians, this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome to another episode of the Mothet 3 Let's Play. And if you guys did miss out in the last episode, basically what happened is now we are finally here in Chapter 4, which I'm actually pretty hyped about, because we can finally now play as our character once more, as Lucas, which that is going to be awesome. Also known as Prox 2, because we also named it after, after myself as well too, because every other game that I've always done, it doesn't matter if it's Pokemon or if it's any other type of game related. Whenever they want me to name ourselves, our main character, I always like naming our main character after myself. But also too, we also got to learn about the different dragon power, different, I think it's called dragon points if I'm not mistaken, or dragon power points or something. I'm not really too entirely certain on what the actual name of the actual currency is here in this game. But we are finally able to actually get a little bit of some money so that we can go and to head into the Thomas Bazaar and actually buy some stuff, which now finally the Thomas Bazaar is going to be a time where we actually are going to be using currency to actually purchase for different equipment and other things. We are going to be able to go and add a few things on over to, I think, onto Boney and also on to our character as well. But here it is. If we actually go and talk on over back to this frog, we can actually see that he does have another thing. Yes, so do you want to save your game or perhaps transfer some DP? Well, let's actually do some DP stuff. I believe he already gives us, I think, 30 DP of things anyways, which that is relatively nice. So we are going to be withdrawing, I believe, let's see, maybe I could just withdraw out maybe 20 or so. I think I should be good. So you're holding out on the savings, but I hope that you're not holding out on using the bathroom too. No, hopefully we do not want to hold out on the bathroom, because that would not be good. So you must really love being unhappy if you still refuse to get a happy box after all this. Yeah, so basically, apparently, if we don't ever get ourselves a happy box, I guess lightning is going to strike our house or something, and it's just not going to be very pleasant. But I guess we just have to go and learn a little bit more about these type of happy boxes here. But I do have to say, Chapter 4 is kind of like one of my favorite areas here in Mothet 3. So it's kind of like maybe kind of like a relaxing type of chapter. There's nothing really too exciting that's going to be going on. I guess there's just a lot of different side stuff, but there is going to be a lot of equipment type of things to go and set up on Lucas for a little while. But let's head into the brand new Tasmili village, which I know that in the last episode I got a little bit confused on what exactly this whole area is about. So yeah, this is basically Tasmili village 3 years later, and basically this is what Tasmili village actually looks like now if we head into this area. Now, we can also go and check out the Yado, see what this whole place is all about. So this is like a full-on out, like, 5-star hotel now, which that is, like, really crazy. So that's pretty nice. And here's also the Thomas Bazaar. So originally it was just kind of like a little like outhouse type of thing. Now it's like a full blown out actual type of shop now. So the person that's running it is actually Nicole. So they left me in charge of the store, but would you like to buy something? Yes, we would. So let's actually go and check out something for Prox out here. And we can actually see that we actually do have a kid's hat, kid's shirt, and also a pieces bracelet. Now we'll also get worried into the pieces bracelet just a little bit, because you can actually find yourself an actual free pieces bracelet in the I think in the actual forest itself. But it is going to be a little bit of a challenge, because there is going to be some pretty tough enemies that are going to be in there. But I don't think we are not allowed to actually go into that place right away. But if you are lucky enough, you can actually go and pick up the Pisces bracelet really fast out here. But if we keep on heading straight down, I believe we can actually get ourselves into a cutscene here, which I believe Fassad is back, which I thought we already blown him up already, but I guess he wants to return here, so he's ignoring us, of course, just like always. But we also got our boy Mapson out here, so if you need something from the owing Mapson, then it must be a map, yes, so that I can talk about the non-map stuff too, you know. Old Man West is definitely going to go bald. Yes, there's no doubt about it, but bald definitely. Alright, but it seems like we don't really know exactly where we're supposed to be going, but if we just keep on heading straight up from here, we can actually figure out that I believe there should be like a train station or something up here now, which that's also really cool. And I don't know if we're ever going to be able to walk around in there relatively soon, but let's just go and keep on heading straight up from here. I believe we actually need to go on over to the cemetery, if I'm not mistaken. I think somebody actually tells us that. And we can actually go and meet up with our dad, Flint, of course, which it has been quite some time since we last seen him. But, so old Prox, your man's always visiting Hinawa's grave. So yeah, that's kind of a nice little tip that we actually do need to actually head on down over to that place right away. So let's go and see what's going on. So what's up, Flint? So old Prox, it's been a while now. You should go and talk to your mom. Yes, we should. Alright. Let's go and see Hinawa once more, and I think we're going to be getting into some more flashback type of stuff that's going to be happening out here. But also as well too, hopefully you guys are having yourself a good Friday out here. You guys should also be seeing another Pokemon Ruby randomizer, which we only have like maybe 2 or 3 more episodes left, and then we are going to be heading on into our brand new series, which that is going to be Renegade Platinum. Now, I did do a Twitter poll I think maybe a few days ago, and you guys wanted me to actually do an actual full-on Let's Play instead of a Nuzlocke. So I don't really mind all that too much. I don't mind doing a normal Let's Play, which I kind of do like, because that means I can finally be able to use revives that I've never been able to use throughout any type of Nuzlocke at all. But that is going to be relatively helpful, because I know that that game is going to be a little bit crazy. So poor Nippolite. Apparently lightning struck his house 14 times over the course of 3 years. Oh my god. Well, I guess that man was really unhappy, and he didn't want to have a happy box, so I guess something is going on here. I don't think lightning can just cause out of nowhere. I think something has to do with probably Fassad and his misdoings out here. But let's actually go and do a little bit of some battling, I think. If we actually keep on heading down this way, we can actually go and see that this is actually where the forest is actually going to be located, and I think the frog is still in here. Yes, okay. Yep, so the frog is still in here, but let's actually go and pick up ourselves a brand new item for Lucas out here for the time being, or I should say Prox, of course, which that is us. But you want to be careful in here, because there is going to be some of these type of enemies out here. These are the Slytherin. Now, it's kind of a play on word if you guys have ever watched Harry Potter. Let me see out here. We can't really do anything at the moment, so I guess we'll just kind of have to kind of chill and relax out here. Ouch! Peck with his beak. Hey man, get out of here, dude. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Boney. And I believe each time that you get to battle out these guys, I believe you actually get DP for it. So I could be wrong, but seems like they're not going to be giving us any type of DP at all right now. But let's go and head on over to the hot spring, because you don't want to forget about that. Hey, and there's also a save frog. Hey, nice. Got some beef jerky. Don't mind if I do. And the hot spring is always going to be here, so if you ever are in need to basically heal up, you can always go ahead and do so. It seems like the sparrow is not here anymore, so I guess those tutorial birds are kind of out in the other world somewhere. Because I guess since those were kind of our basic tutorial type of guides, they're not going to be in this spot anymore. Now this is going to be Isaac's place, and I don't really see that there's any more antidotes, so we're kind of screwed on that. But I think either way, those antidotes should really be gone now. Oh, here we go. Oh, now we actually got ourselves a double of these guys. Now this should be fine, because as long coiled around Prox, nice, we dodged it around. Nice, and we dodged it again. Okay, come on, you got this, Bodhi. Ouch, pecked with the beak. No, leave me alone, dude. Okay, hopefully we can be able to get up into a little bit more levels up in here, because I am trying to plan up to get us up to maybe around like level 15 or so, just so that we can just be somewhat safe, because there's going to be some enemies up here in particular that are going to be pretty crazy, and you kind of want to watch out for these guys. Now, those are like a brand new type of mouse. Those are not like the flying mouses that we see before. I think those are called helicopter mouses. They are pretty scary, but if you want to come up here just a little bit further, you actually get to see that there's this enemy right here. You do not want to battle this guy. This guy is actually really tough, and plus we are not at a good level right now to even do anything about. But if you can kind of slide your way around where he is, you can actually go and pick up an item right here, which that is going to be the Pisces bracelet right here. So you can actually grab this item for free without even having to worry to spend out on any of your DP at all. So it's relatively helpful for that. So we're going to just go on to equip, and we're going to go and add that right into our defense, which that is going to be super helpful out here. Alright, and we could go about another Slytherin, and hey, we actually got ourselves a behind attack. So nice, we could finally get their back sprite for this. And there we go. Easy. Those Slytherins are gonna be super easy for us out here. So I wonder where all so I see that our DP is still at 20, but that should be kind of now I know that we shouldn't really be battling out these guys right now because they do quite a bit of damage. And propeller attack 18. We're technically not even supposed to be here right now, but ooh, 22 damage. There we go. We got it right before Bodhi was almost about to bite the biscuit right there. There we go. Bodhi's now level 10. I know that we haven't really done anything too good with Bodhi for a while, because I think Bodhi was kind of like our main lightsaber when we were battling out that mecha Drago that was there. We should probably run away. Oh man, do I really have to go and feed off my beef jerky over to Bodhi all of a sudden? Okay, well let's just go and attack right now. Pull it around. Alright, we dodged it around there. Ouch! There we go. We just barely survived out there with Bodhi. Alright, peck with my beak. Ouch. Hey, not nice. Okay, just leave me alone, dude. Hope we can get Prox up to a level here. Okay. His beak again. Here, take another attack to the face. There we go. That's how we get it done. Nice. And now we are finally level 11, so not too shabby. At least we got ourselves up to another extra level. But there's also going to be another enemy in particular, which we are going to be seeing relatively soon. And those enemies actually do hold out on a very good item for us to go and pick up. It's actually known as the Good Stick, if I'm not mistaken. And if you could ever find one of those from those enemies, it is kind of a pretty hard item to grab from them, excuse me. But yeah, hopefully we can grab one of those and we can put that on to Lucas here. Alright, so make your way down, watch out for the different slither heads that are going to be around, and we can now go right on over back to where Fassad is going to be, because I think we did something that kind of triggered an event or something. I could be wrong. So let's see. I know that we're technically not supposed to go to the to this side here, are we? Because I think we have to go and talk to Fassad first. So let's just go ahead all the way down here and see what's happening. Maybe we can finally go and see what Fassad's saying. So whenever I listen to Mr. Fassad talk, I suddenly want everything. It's almost like he's a magician. Well, I don't think you want to go and listen to his things, because he's just going to try and manipulate you. Oh, Prox, hi! Oh, hey. Hello there, Prox. You look like a bit down in the dumps. I having Prox could really change your life, you know. Well, I don't think we really do need that. I still hear that your dad is still hiking up on the mountains looking for claws. You should really go and tell yourself that it's about time to give it up already. Well, hear about him. He's still ignoring us. Alright, well, I have no idea where else that we're supposed to go from here. Well, there is this way, though. If you actually do head all the way up top here. Oh, right, yes, I think I know what we're supposed to do over this way. So if you actually come up around in this spot right here, you can actually go and grab yourself another Thunder Bomb. And you can give those over to Bodhi, because Bodhi is going to be really helpful for that. So you can just go and just give that over to Bodhi, because Bodhi's not really the best of fighting, but if you give him some Thunder Bombs, you should be in the clear for that. So welcome to the retirement home. This is where majority of most of the people are at. I believe Alex is in here. Oh no! And there's also a frog in a wheelchair. What the heck? Ribbit, ribbit. Shave your game, Sonny? No. I think I'm good, Mr. Frog. Don't worry one bit. I may be old, but I'm still as good as shaving as ever. Alright, well, here's Alex. So, oh, Prox, how you been? Lightning hit my mountain cabin a million times, making it impossible to live anymore. I know it's hard to imagine the lightning was trying to hit my house specifically, but, oh, come on, 1 million times? Wow, 1 million times. Jeez. I thought if somebody, well, I know that somebody could actually survive getting lightning struck twice, but not by 1 million times. That Fassad guy has screwed everything up in every way possible. What is he trying to do with this village? Okay, now what about this guy? Oh, it's this guy. Now, he actually does have a funny line in here. Well, this whole little cutscene here is pretty funny. So, Prox, did you come all the way to see me? Yes. Oh, okay. I was feeling lonely since my grandkids never come to see me, but since you were nice enough to come to see me, I'll give you a little spending money. It's not much, but here you go. Keep it a secret from my grandkids, though. Oh, 50 DP. What the heck? I can't keep burning Lisa forever, but I do have a happy box and a nice body girls like Nan and Linda here to keep me company, so I'm pretty happy in my own way. Yeah. I'm sorry, Mike, but that's called sexual harassment these days. Yeah, that's funny. It is a hard world that we live in now, but how disappointing. Oh, I love Mother 3 and their comedy. Alright. Well, so I haven't seen Flint at all lately, but how is he? Well, Flint's doing okay, but he's still kind of down in the dumps recently. Now, I think, so unfortunately, once you save your game, you can't really go and reset like all the... Well, I think if you do save your game, you should be able to go back and re-grab out the bombs like you should, but for some reason, I keep on doing that all the time, and it just doesn't really work all that much. Any type of present that's up in here? Originally, there is a present that was supposed to happen when you were playing as Flint, but it's not here anymore. Now, actually come down this way, we can actually see that there's actually going to be an actual training ground here. So, let's go and talk to these guys. So, the marching song seems to be coming from the cassette player. So, what's your guys' problem? You look like you're trying to screw up our formation or something. Huh. So, marching song seems to be coming from the cassette player. Oh, well, we already saw that. Oh, so you guys want to join our army too? Then you got to eat lots and lots until you're nice and big first. What about these guys? How shall I put this? Saying things such as this makes me seem a tad rude and unsociable. That's for the very reason that I do not prefer to say it out loud. But I absolutely forced to say what I want to say I would. But get out of the damn way. Okay, is there anything else that's, anything other important that is here? I don't really think there is. I guess we could go inside in here, see if there's anything else. Whoa, who's this? His name is Matt. He seems to be captivated by the happy box. Huh. Alright then. Do these guys have anything else to say to us? I ain't slacking off, but I just collapsed from sunstroke. Oh, well, that's kind of a nice little reference to Earthbound. If you guys have ever seen the Earthbound Let's Play that I've been doing, the sunstroke thing is an actual status effect that does happen. Unfortunately, you do need a wet towel for that. What the heck was this guy? Time really flies, but it's almost been half a year since the old scamp passed away, but it's the feeling that rare scamps like him should be easily forgotten, so in that sense, he's a great scamp. Anything behind this house? I wonder. Oh man, there's a parrot out here, what the heck? I'm not stuffed, I'm alive! I play alive, dangnabbit! Oh, well I guess that's about it. There's nothing really else that's too much to say in here. Well, I thought I did everything right. I thought if I was able to just go and talk to Flint, then we could be able to kind of go and do our thing now and be able to go and talk back to Fassad, but it seems like that's not going to even be a... Yeah, so he's still ignoring us. Like, I know that that's supposed to be happening relatively soon. So if you need something for the... Okay, so absent... yes, there's no doubt about it. Well, definitely. Well, we've already just been through almost everywhere. Well, the only one thing that I can only probably think right now is to just go and head back to the Bazaar and actually go and buy ourselves a kid's hat, and that can actually be somewhat relatively helpful. Alright, so let's go here. We got ourselves a kid's hat. We could go and buy out some of those. Now, kid's shirt, we may probably come back a little bit later to go and pick that up, but for right now, we don't really have the money as it is for the time being, but we are going to equip that hat, yes. Alright, nice. Alright, and we'll worry about that with Bodhi a little bit later, but for right now, we just got that for Lucas, and I think we are good. I don't really know if there's anything else. I'll be back in one quick second to see if I kind of missed out on something, and then we can probably see what the cutscene is all about here, so just give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. So I think I know what to do now. So basically, we actually have to go on over to where the train station is going to be, because I think that's where we're going to be meeting up back with Bronson. And I totally forgot about that part. So maybe if we go and do this scene here, we should be able to now finally go and be able to go and talk it over to Bronson here. Yeah, we have to go all the way up to the very top of the station to see Bronson. and also his friend down here as well too. So come on now, Jackie, get real. It can't possibly be him. Oh right, yeah. So now they're basically going to talking about this weird type of guy that kind of looks like Duster, but really not. But he could probably be Duster. We don't know yet. But come on, that's nonsense. Oh, hey there, Prox. But hopefully we can figure out where Duster's gonna be, because maybe he could be here in this chapter. So it's nothing. But there's this concert hall named Club Tidaboo past the factory, and the bass player there is looking kind of like Duster. So Jackie is convinced he's Duster, but he looks just like him. I really think we should tell the old man Wes. Jeez, I guess people can really change with the 3 years, because if you guys have ever watched One Piece, Brook originally was never really a rock star to begin with. He was more of a violinist, but then all of a sudden 2 years happens, and then all of a sudden he's in a rock band and all this other stuff. And I do have to say, I really do enjoy the One Piece series a lot, and like I kind of know like majority of everything that's going on with that whole TV show now. Hey, we got ourselves a backyard beef jerky that I wanted, because unfortunately Bodhi kind of had to screw that up for us a little bit. But I think now, yeah, so here we go. So this is where we could finally be able to go and see Fassad and all this other stuff and figure out what he's going to be talking about. So yeah, so here's Wes. So Fassad, stop it! Quit ruining this town any more than you already have. Uh-oh, that's not good. There's something not right about all of this lightning, especially today's. I think you guys are behind it somehow. Leave it. This is to keep your grubby hands out of this town's affairs. Well, you know what Fassad's gonna do is probably gonna zap you. Why, hello there, Mr. West. You know, if you keep making the veins on your forehead pop out like that, happiness will only escape you. By which I mean your hair in this case. Oh no. In any case, I haven't seen the slightest idea of what you're talking about. Well, it's been fun. Please be careful not to trip, get hurt, or go bald on your way home. Oh no! Cease this violence. I'm no bug. I'm an old man. Oh jeez. Now he's gonna get taken all the way back to the retirement house. All right. So what else is going on out here? Oh, Prox, quit snooping around me. Don't get in my way. So that kind of gives us a little bit of some foreshadowing out here. So Prox, I really wish that you would put a happy box in your home already, so that you could be happy just like everyone else here. So I'm always hoping for that day. Alright, and I think that's about it. And I guess what I'm going to do here is just end off this episode here for today. I'll kind of go and do a little bit of some more grinding around here. Well, actually, hold on. Let's go and talk to this frog out here that's driving around in his car. Do you need something? Yes, I do. Let's actually go and save for right now. So thank you for that. So yeah, I'll try and get all the way up to like level 15 for the next episode, and then we start heading on over to the trade cart system line that we actually have to go ahead inside, because we have to go through like a few other areas just so that we can go ahead over to Club Tidaboo. We'll make sure that hopefully that we can get ourselves both the good stick for the next episode and also be at level 15, so that we can be perfectly ready for anything that comes at us. But don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.